السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي واجعل لي وزيرا من أهلي هارون أخي اشدد به أزري ويشرك في أمري كي نسبحك كثيرا ونذكرك كثيرا إنك كنت بنا بصيرا. وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه وسلم. ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وأنت خير الراحمين. آمين والحمد لله رب العالمين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. Welcome everyone. Inshallah, everyone is doing well. We have been studying section Furqan of the Qur'an, 25th section of the Qur'an, and we studied until verse 6. Last week we extensively talked about how we should confirm the message of the Quran rather than accepting it just because Quran says so, but we are trying to understand the reason behind why we can confirm what the Quran says so, which is called really based on believing in the Quran, in the revelation, based on conviction, evidence, so that my reasoning, my intellect is satisfied, my feelings are satisfied. I am fully confident about in my belief in the Quran as to be, or the Quran has to be the one who created the universe and he knows me. Now, then the Quran changes the subject to after establishing the evidence that the Prophet cannot make up the Quran according to his own whims or reasoning, or as a result of his intellectual activity. Now changes the subject and goes into the deep discussion of why we should believe in the message of the Quran, giving this some sort of evidence that the one who speaks in the Quran must be the one who has these kind of qualities, and you can confirm it. So far, the Quran is talking about God with the expression, the one who. Whoever doing all these is the one who revealed the Quran to an illiterate person, so that the people should not confuse if he was a knowledgeable person, illiterate, but very honest and trustworthy, accepted by all of his contemporaries. So we established this, and the Quran mentions about the content of the Quran, what it includes. Says in the 6th verse of the section, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم قل أنزله الذي يعلم السر في السماوات والأرض إنه كان غفورا رحيما. Say, the translation, say, it was sent down by the one who knows the secrets in the heavens and the earth. He is always forgiving, merciful. That is the literal translation of the verse. Fair enough. We understand the content of it. Of course, without going into the details, why God doesn't say that God has sent it in this particular context. These are details, but not really directly related to our ordinary practical life. That is the purpose of our discussions. Now, it was sent down by the one who knows the secrets in the heavens and the earth. He is always forgiving and always merciful. Now, somebody's mic must be opened, or it's echoing, but it's solved, I think. Thank you. No, it's okay now. Let's take this one away, go down. So, what is the, without going into the questions written in the on the screen, you are seeing them on the screen. Now the relationship between the Qur'an and the one who sends the Qur'an says, I would be freely thinking now, whoever he is, who is speaking in the Qur'an, says, I know the secrets in the heavens and the earth. Now the audience says, if the speaker in the Qur'an knows that, as he claims in it, secrets of the heavens, or secrets in the heavens and the earth, I mean, we can take it in another way, secrets of the heavens and earth, whatever they are. So these secrets of the heavens and the earth must be exposed in the Quran, and human reasoning, human intellect and feelings, definitely, because intellect cannot act alone, because human beings consist of all these elements that make up all humanity, all human beings. So we cannot really stop my feelings and only reason, or stop my reasoning, only feeling. It's impossible. So it is, we act all, according to our capacity, we act, but some people, the emotional side overcomes, and some of them, intellectual side really takes the superior position. But we are all human beings. Now, we should understand that whatever is said in the Quran must fit to the secrets of the heavens and the earth. Now we will talk about the secrets, but we will know that I will expect from the Quran to explain to me what is hidden in the heavens and the earth, or in the existence of the heavens and the earth, and the Quran will disclose it, which is beyond human capacity. Only the one who creates the universe can know it. Therefore, I will understand that, the one who created the universe, or creates the universe, is speaking here, and I am sure a person cannot really find it out and cannot know, let alone an illiterate person who lives in a desert among the Bedouins. Impossible. So that is a kind of proof that when you read the Quran, if you see the message in the Quran which reveals the secrets of the heavens and the earth, then you will make sure your heart will be comfortable, mind and heart, comfortable that the one who creates the universe is speaking in the Quran. So, my questions now. Now we understood the content of this verse, and with the previous claims in with the claims previously stated in the previous ayats, verses, that the Quran is the speech of the creator of the universe. Not nobody else can make this kind of explanations about the reality of the universe. Now, my question, what are the secrets of the heavens and the earth? By the way, I would like to share you with another verse from another section of the Quran, Naml, 27th section of the Quran, almost exactly the same as the content of this hadith as far as the secrets in the heavens and the earth is concerned. So, together with this verse, but why I brought the verse here, the second verse here, Naml 25, 27th section of the Quran, verse number 25. Why I brought this one? Because it is it is a help for us to understand that how we should relate the stories of the Prophet to the message of the Quran, so that we will understand that, for example, in this story, a bird sent by Solomon, this is the story, seemingly just a story. So, a bird sent by Solomon to the Sheba, or not, well, the queen of Sheba. And the bird delivered the message of Solomon to the queen, starting with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, and then asking the queen to submit herself, her throne, to him, the Prophet Solomon. Of course, most of the historians understood it as a physical surrender of her kingdom. I don't understand in this way. Surrendering the people and also the leader of this Sheba, people of Sheba, to the message of the Prophet Solomon. That is my understanding. I don't understand the prophets are after territories to invade and take under their control. It is pointless, stupid, temporary. I wouldn't do that, let alone a prophet, which is the elected figure in the Quran to be an example for me. I'm not going to invade, for example, living in the States, invade Canada or Mexico. What am I going to do with it? My room is enough for me. So it doesn't make sense. Speaking about the army of Solomon in a way that army of Solomon is made up of jinns, birds, all kinds of animals, and Satan. It means everything, all animals, jinn, everything are the witnesses of the truthfulness of his prophethood, his message. So his army is his message, and his throne is the authority of messengership. And asking the queen of Sheba, surrender yourself to the message. But Queen of Sheba is so clever, must be so. So otherwise she wouldn't be a queen. Successful queen. It was almost that time historically narrators, the historians tell that the Sheba was the richest country that time, at least in the area. So Queen of Sheba tested Solomon whether he is really acting in the name of God, who is merciful and compassionate, because the letter started with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. It means the one who sends the message is acting in the name of God. So she wanted to check whether he, Solomon, is really acting in the name of God or in his own name, human caprices, to take over the territory. So if he has the caprices, he would be taken away by the gifts, then very precious gifts. He would be pleased with it and take it. So send very, very precious gifts, because it is the richest country in that area. So Suleiman didn't show any interest in the gifts, return it back. We talked about it before. On any occasion, I don't remember which discussion it was. I don't know which one was it. So, but we talked about it with our friends, this aspect of the story. But now the story has another aspect that directly related to our subject today, which is this bird goes to Sheba, leaves the message, which is interesting, starting with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, very interesting, and comes back to the prophet Solomon and gives this news. Now we are going to read that surprisingly, the bird is one of the ayat, or one of the evidence of the prophetic message, of course. Of course, this is the message that we have to take notice of. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. ألا يسجدوا لله الذي يخرج الخبأ في السماوات والأرض ويعلم ما تخفون وما تعلنون. The translation is, should they not worship God, who brings forth what is hidden in the heavens and earth, and knows both what you people conceal and what you declare? Now, here I should put what you people. This is, let me really feel comfortable in my heart. It should be you in brackets. There is no you. Only people. No, sorry, not you in bracket. People in bracket. Because it is the general understanding of the scholarship. Generally, when the Quran uses tukhfuna, you conceal and what you conceal, they say this is only speaking to human beings. Yes, Qur'an speaks to human beings and provides guidance to human beings. But at the same time, Qur'an speaks to all conscious beings. The conscious beings doesn't include the term conscious beings, doesn't include human beings only. It includes human beings, definitely, jinn, in other aspect, we studied it previously, and conscious beings, angels. Take it as the Quran explains, angelic side of the creations. So Quran speaks to conscious beings, but guidance is provided for all of them. Angels don't need it, I understand. But we need that the universe has angels, angelic side. So I would interpret the angelic side of the universe according to the message of the Quran. That's a very delicate subject that everybody should be extremely careful. Quran speaks to human beings to guide, but his addressee is whole universe. So when I read the Quran, I have to bear in mind that his message encompasses the universe and take the universe into consideration while I am trying to understand the universe. That is a very interesting way of reading the Quran, which excites me a lot. I would like just to share with you, although it goes against the conventional way of understanding the Quran, but I don't deny the way of conventional understanding the Quran, but at the same time, I have other sources which explain to me that the Quran should be read or listened, understood in terms of universe. It is nature of universality of the knowledge of the speaker of the Quran. That is a very important phrase. Take notes of it and think about it. If you have any opposition, I will love to be challenged, so that I will take notice of what I am saying. It's a very interesting way of understanding the Quran, which excites me, and I love you, and I want to share this excitement with you. When you understand it, you will be excited as well. But it's something not to be told to anyone who is not familiar with our discussions. They would say, "Come on, it is irrelevant." None of the scholars said so. But I hear, I see the hintings in, the sources I read. So here the same news here. The bird or the message of the Solomon says, one of the message of the Solomon, messenger of the Solomon says, they should worship God. Who is God? Who brings forth what is hidden in the heavens and the earth. Okay. And he knows what is concealed, what is declared. It means he knows what our eyes can see. He knows what our eyes of heart can see, and speaks accordingly. That's why I had to refer it to the universe. What I can see here, he knows it. And what my perception, my human capacity can perceive, what is hidden in the existence of the tree that I'm sitting under. Well, it's hot, mashallah. So I cannot use AC. It is, I'm allergic to AC. I have to go out. So here I am, inshallah, you don't mind. So, the apparent aspect of the creation and malakut side of the angelic side of the aspect of the creation, he knows it. So when he explains or reveals the secrets of the Quran, I should be convinced about the news. I said, that is the truth I was looking for. Thank you. I would say that is the confirmation of the Quran. This kind of reading of the Quran excites me, alhamdulillah. So I just wanted to share it with you. Now, almost the same content, if you see the يَعْلَمُ السِّرَّ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ, in the following verse, يَخْرُجُ الْخَبْءِ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ. What is hidden under something slightly covered? When you discover it, you will see it. Now, let us take the veil over the let's say, tree now. My eye sees and see the qualities manifested in the existence of the tree or the leaves of the tree, and see what is going on there. Extraordinary chemical reactions displayed by or on the inanimate, unconscious, powerless, with no free choice, matter, just matter. What is manifested there? Infinite knowledge, infinite power, infinite wisdom, revealing the secret side of it. So, secrets of the heavens and the earth. Would you like to say anything about the secrets of the earth and the heavens as far as you can see? So do you see the secrets of the heavens and the earth? So you are not a secret agent. But human beings are really agents who can see the secrets of the creation of the whole universe, everything. Because in my bodily appearance, you see me just made up of meat or cells or material things. But my secret side, my human capacities, can communicate with the secret sides of the creation out there. And although my hand touches the leaves, for example, my mind, my heart, my feelings touch the kind, merciful, deliberate, knowledgeable, wise, nicely decorated, beautifully employed, purposefully arranged way of creation of the leaves. So when I study what is going on in the body of the leaves, if I was a scientist in the lab, I would just go and prostrate. Say, oh, the creator of the owner of the universe, you are revealing yourself to me through this leaf, just one leaf. Excellent human beings. Inshallah, the time will come and the scientists will realize the secrets of the heavens and the earth. Anyone who would like to add or ask or, I don't know, anything considered, I would love to hear it. Otherwise, I would go.
So when we see the angelic side of the universe, and we discover all the qualities, that's basically the secrets. That's what you mean, right?
Yeah. discovered, yes, exactly, discovered by the angelic side of human beings. Isn't that beautiful? So my eyes sees the outward side of it. My heart sees the angelic side, inward side of it. So when you go and see this yukhrijul khab'a fi samawati wal ard, brings forth what is hidden in the heavens and the earth, as far as the concern, the revelation, the concern of the revelation is concerned, it is nothing to do. These resources hidden in the mountains or under the earth. Yes, it is, but it may be a thousandth of the concern of the Quran. I mean, the Quran, main purpose of the Quran to introduce God himself to human beings, conscious human beings, as far as we are concerned, only. So, hidden khab, el khab. So, almost the secrets is explained here anyway in this verse. The sir, secrets. We can read this khab as in the meaning of sir, secrets. And go ahead.
Can we say that the secrets of the earth and the heavens are infinite?
Excellent. You well thought suggestion cannot be, because cannot be otherwise. Because would you like to carry on?
Well, I understand the secrets of the heaven and the earth. When you look at the leaf of a tree, for example, the secret there is how photosynthesis works. How could something like that be created by itself? It's impossible. But there's so many natural phenomenon that scientists are looking at that they don't understand or are trying to understand, of course, without attribution to a greater being, a creator. But scientists' main job is to try and look at all these phenomenon and describe them and explain them. And it seems to me that the phenomenon, for lack of a better word, the secrets are infinite. We'll never uncover them.
Now, thank you. I'm sorry. When you, if you have done with it, these are great points, and of course, you are speaking for also.
Oh no, I'm done speaking. Thank you.
Okay, you are speaking within your own speciality. So I understand this. Infinite has two meaning in as far as I can. As far as I can understand from what you said. One is your hand is still up. That's why I say.
Oh no, let me take it down. I'm sorry.
No, you don't have to be sorry at all. Just because I confused whether you really want to continue to speak or not. All right, that's fine. No problem at all. So now it is true in both senses. The good point. One is the exploration in the chemical reactions going on in the cells of the leaf, in our example, or anything, in fact, any living being. Endless, infinite, that's correct. They cannot get to the end. Still, everybody is searching deeper and deeper and deeper into the micro world. one side of it. But nowadays, materialists, scientists work on what their eyes see. That's it. And in this sense, also, it is infinite because divide, never human beings can get to the end. They are dividing, although nowadays theoretically dividing it, not really physically, going into the atomic world, subatomic world, but they are they have their own techniques which make sense. The results of the effects of the atoms and particles, accelerated particles, they understood there are other elements within each particle as well. That is endless. But the purpose of the Quran is not that side of it. Although it is included in it, at every stage, which the Quran calls it combinations of the zarrat. It means combinations of the particles. And the particles cannot be defined in terms of the Quran. And Adam in the Quran, zarra cannot be defined because it is not an material body which is known to human beings as the last fundamental material body of the world or anything, any atom or particles. So we say infinitely small is zarra, which means zarra means infinitely small particle. Nowadays, it is called particle, but in olden or previous scholars, atom. Of course, now we know that particles are known by all scholars. So that is one side, but every part in it is all combinations. Let's speak simply, particles got together, combined together, make the atoms. Atoms are combined molecules and cells and organs and body. This kind of combinations goes on until again, for human beings, endless universe. So these combinations goes on and on. Every stage of this creation has infinite qualities manifested in them, infinite qualities of an infinite owner of these qualities, which is called absolute being, God. So simple. But both sides are infinite. Why? Because only the absolute being can manifest and create a being with no end. Demonstrates that the source of existence of this universe must be an absolute one. If human beings could reach either in the micro level or in the macro level to the end of the universe, it won't be for human beings, it will not be for human beings, human capacity, a witness to the source of existence to be an absolute being. That is why Quran challenged 1450 years ago that human beings cannot, neither human beings nor jinn, cannot get to the end of the universe and get out of it. Impossible. It has been the science or the tools of the science immensely increased but they can only talk about 2% of the creation, the universe, as the experts say. So I believe this 2% of the universe they are talking about must be an approximation. And how is it called? Possibilities. Not exactly. No one can give any number at all. Because no one can give any number as far as the infinite is concerned. Can you say, I discovered 2% of the infinite? Impossible. Mathematicians will laugh at you. How do you say 2% of infinite? 2% of means 100, no, 100, divided by 100. And 2%. What do you mean? 100 is a limited number. What are you talking about? That is why all these possibilities and approximations, calculations in mathematics are limited with the human capacity, not representing the reality. We have to know that whatever the number they can come up here saying that universe was created 14 billion years ago. I will laugh at them. You cannot talk about the limitless creation in terms of human capacity with a number. Impossible. But we can guess, yes. But with a number, you cannot describe infinity. That is logically contradictory. But practical reasons, they speak in this way. We say, okay, practical reasons, you can speak and do your calculations accordingly, but it never represents the reality of creation. Impossible, because you cannot comprehend infinity. In the way that Anne explained, the physical aspect of the creation is also infinite. But the main concern of the Quran is not physical aspect, but the qualities manifested in the physical aspects. That is the concern of the Quran. So, I think we are done with the secrets of heavens and the earth question. Question 2, although we touched upon the question 2 now because of the comment presented by important comment, well thought of comment, mashallah, by Anne, our friend Anne. Now, of course, you can now give the answer just as a reply to this question. Do you think these days scientists are searching the secrets of the universe? Secrets of the universe. Or what are they researching in their laboratories? Secrets of the universe or what? Any idea?
The answer, well,
yeah,
maybe I'll let someone else speak.
No. I mean, you can. If there is someone else, they will just speak after you started. No? Carry on, and they will
Okay.
speak.
I mean, the main task of scientific investigation is to describe, to see, define, describe, explain the secrets, so to speak. I mean, that's not the word they use, but they would use phenomenon.
Yeah.
To see, to define, to understand, describe the phenomenon of the universe, whether that's out in space or deep under the ground. So the laboratory could be what we think of as a typical laboratory, but their laboratory is really could be the bottom of the ocean or deep in the ground. They're all in a sense defining and describing these secrets.
Unknown to human beings.
Yeah, unknown and or not well understood.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, what they are doing now, they are researching in the laboratories what is not known by human beings only in the physical aspect. But we have to be careful. By this definition, they are playing a trick. How? But we have to be very careful. They say we are discovering how this universe consisted of. So let's go into the details, see how it is constructed. And then they speak, this does this, and they are the actions of the elements, material elements of the body of whatever they are studying. They say that is all how the universe works by itself. This interpretation is a trick. You discovered what is happening there, but you described it as if the things are the actors in these chemical reactions and whatever they are discovering there. Saying that A is doing B. No, A is created, B is created, A and B is the continuation of the creation of the universe, and they are not actors, they are created beings, as the Quran clearly states that the things you are ascribing the existence to are created beings. They cannot be the actors in any chemical reactions. How they are created, how they are brought into existence, they themselves do not have these qualities so that they will act in a conscious way to make it better. A conscious activity is going on, but they have no consciousness. That is why the tricky language they use is inherited qualities. Inherited from where? And how do they have these inherited qualities? These qualities have to be absolute power, absolute knowledge, absolute free will, absolute wisdom, absolute orderliness, making everything is orderly without spoiling the order, within the context of the whole universe. They cannot act independently. They have to be interacting with each other. They have no communication means within their inherited qualities. What are you talking about? No, it has been developed in this way by itself. This is the trick. They have to be honest. They research, yes, how the things are coming into existence. They don't say, I am struggling with AIs about the language. they don't say they are being created, they are given existence in this way. They say they are acting themselves. That is the trick. Now, do you think these days scientists are researching the secret of the universe? Material constructions are discovered, or how do you say this in how do you say, something is mixed up together, but you can separate each thing. No, what is the word?
Disintegrate? No.
Say it again.
I said disintegrate.
I don't know the word.
Oh, okay. I don't think it's the right one anyway.
Separate, maybe?
Oh, disassemble.
Yeah.
Very hot put it in the chat box.
Yeah.
Disassemble?
Yeah, ma'am, in it is not a scientific language, but they call it disentanglement or something like this. I think disentanglement. Does the dissemble it also? Thank you, Feria. Dissemble is also, I mean, now entanglement means mixing up with each other, and somebody is separating them, opening them. For example, if you have a long wire and they are all confused, if you just really make it a straight wire, that is what I mean then. Anyways, we are doing this, but they don't say that we are searching how the things are created. They claim that how the things are inherently acting within themselves. The problem is interpretation problem, not the research problem, not trying to understand how the creation, how the existence is taking place. We are happy with it. Everybody is happy. Quran is encouraging. Quran also encouraged the readers to discover how the creation is perfectly realized by the creator of the universe. And the people are doing this, but those materialist ones interpret it as the things are acting by themselves. That is what we have to wake up. So, what the Quran tells here, mashallah, there are some visitors. It was sent down by the one who knows the secrets in the heavens and the earth. Now, Quran doesn't mean what the scientists mean it now and attributing it to the matter itself. But the Quran is, yes, you can disintegrate them and find out the details in my creation, God says, the secrets of it. Secrets are what? The qualities manifested in their existence. But materialists are simply playing the word, attributing these qualities to lifeless, blind matter. No, this is the crime that they will be punished for. Why? They reduce God's creation to the result of accidental happening. This is the greatest insult to the creator of the universe. Although they have the opportunity much better and beyond the imagination capacity to understand the details in the creation of the universe, but they are just being ungrateful to the revealing the secrets of the Quran, secrets of the creation to them, and reducing it to material, accidental, random happenings. Consciously designed universe, perfectly arranged universe, is reduced to random happenings. Isn't that the biggest crime one can commit against the creator of the universe? Insult. That is the reward of this insult is only can be the hell. Now, I think, question 3. Well, let me take this one up. Which ones are more important according to human needs? Now, the scientists are finding out how the things are created by naming it, how the things happen, rather than created. Oh, when I look at use a fine language, I can demonstrate it, not now, of course, but how AIs change it into a materialistic language. But if you say God, they will accept it, don't be misled. Very finely tuned expressions I use in my writings, all of them changed by AIs. Why? AI is not a conscious being. It is just programmed in this way. But not the programmers are materialists. No, we have to be honest and not really always be suspicious about conspiracies. No, I don't believe in conspiracies anyway. So I just see what is going on out there. So the AIs use data and use the most frequently referenced data and prefer this data. And the worldwide data, it means how the world is thinking now. The whole human beings are thinking now. AI comes up with this, and in this information, there is no enough room for the believers consciously using the language of belief. Unfortunately, it is not detected by AI data base. It means we have not expressed the Quranic worldview or Quranic explanation of existence, and the word of 6-7 billion people are ignorant of it. We are responsible for it. I feel ashamed of my position in this world. And unfortunately, that is the reality. We have to watch out the language, interpretative language. We have to watch out. Now, which ones are more important according to human needs? The time is up. We have 1-2 minutes only. Now, either finding out how the universe is created and then make machines and technological gadgets, which maybe help my material body and bodily worldly life, or which one is more important? To introduce the absolute creator of the universe in each and every being, and presenting the qualities, introducing the qualities of the creator to my angelic side, my spirit, my spiritual side. And then I will know that I belong to the one who is an absolute being, who is the creator of this universe, next to this universe, who is promising. Now, next to universe, the universe is nothing. Who is promising that with his absolute qualities, he will create a new creation for my spiritual needs to be satisfied in the next creation. That's why we have to read Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, the one who created this universe. Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim, he created it as a result of his mercy. Maliki Yawmiddin. Next to this creation, next to the Yawmiddin, where the next creation will be realized, is nothing. This universe is nothing. Because this universe answers to the needs of your body, but meanings is ingrained in it, addressing to the needs of your mind and feelings. And the mind and feelings infinite need will be rewarded, satisfied in a new creation, that this universe is nothing to it. That is when you read Fatiha with this consciousness, when you come to Maliki Yawmiddin, you should be full of joy, enjoyment, pleasant. Oh, the next creation is waiting for me. So happy. Of course, it is presented in conventional way. Maliki Yawmiddin, the day of judgment, you will be punished. A believer will take the positive side. I am a believer. God promised that he will forgive my shortcomings. I have to take care of it, of course. But the good news is paradise is waiting for me. Congratulations. Inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Now I have to stop sharing. Inshallah, we will continue studying the next verse. The verses are exciting, exciting, exciting. I'm really amazed how the Quran is revealing the secrets of the universe. Okay, wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم وآخر دعواهم أن الحمد لله رب العالمين